The grand cathedral stood in eerie silence, its towering stained-glass windows glowing with the flickering light of hundreds of candles. It was Christmas Eve, and St. Michael's Cathedral was filled with devoted parishioners, their voices rising in solemn hymns as the live-streamed midnight mass unfolded. At the altar, Father Dominic Callahan, a beloved but controversial figure in the town of Ashford, delivered his sermon. His voice, calm yet commanding, echoed through the vast chamber and into the homes of hundreds watching online. But moments later, the sacred ritual was shattered by a horror no one could have anticipated. A scream cut through the sanctity of the church. The camera, fixed on Father Dominic, captured everything in chilling clarity. A dark figure emerged from the shadows behind him, and in a single swift motion, blood spattered across the white altar cloth. A blade flashed in the dim light, his body crumpling before the horrified congregation. Gasps and cries filled the cathedral as Father Dominic collapsed. And then the feed went black. Within minutes, the Ashford Police Department arrived, sirens wailing through the cold December air. Officers burst into the church, expecting chaos, a grieving crowd, and most importantly, a body. But Father Dominic was nowhere to be found. The altar was pristine, the white cloth unblemished, the candles still burning as if nothing had happened. The church was silent, save for the whispering of frightened witnesses. "Where is he?" Detective Evelyn Carter demanded, scanning the altar. "He was here." "We saw it happen!" cried an elderly nun, clutching her rosary. But there was no blood, no body. Just an empty altar and a congregation, too shaken to believe what their eyes had just seen. As the investigation began, authorities pulled up the live-stream footage. To their shock, the recording showed only a brief moment of struggle before the screen glitched and cut to black. No sign of an attacker, no sign of the priest's fall. It was as if the murder itself had been erased. Father Dominic wasn't just any priest. He had uncovered dark secrets within the church: embezzlement, illicit affairs, and, most chillingly, allegations of human trafficking tied to powerful figures in the town. He had been outspoken, determined to cleanse the rot from within. And now he was gone. Detective Carter wasn't one to believe in the supernatural, but as she delved deeper, the case took an unsettling turn. Witnesses who had seen the murder began to second-guess themselves. Some claimed Father Dominic had never been attacked at all. Others swore they saw his ghost wandering the empty cathedral at night. Then came the anonymous tip. A letter slid under the police station door. He knew too much. The church protects its own. But the most chilling part? The letter was signed Dominic Callahan. The deeper Carter dug, the more she realized that this was no ordinary case. The church's security footage was missing the critical moments. The Vatican's response was swift and cryptic. They sent emissaries, silent men in dark robes who refused to answer questions. The parishioners who had seen the murder began to disappear or recant their statements. Then a breakthrough. A forensic technician discovered something strange in the videos. Metadata anomalies suggesting the footage had been tampered with after the murder. Someone had erased the evidence. The question wasn't just who killed Father Dominic, but who had the power to erase his death from reality itself. Carter's investigation led her to an underground crypt beneath the church, a place long forgotten. There, hidden in a chamber marked with ancient symbols, she found something that made her blood run cold. A single candle flickered in the darkness, and beside it Father Dominic's bloody cassock, folded neatly, as if waiting for his return. But one thing was certain. Father Dominic's story wasn't over. The case remained unsolved.